Hey, what's up everyone? dannylightning back with another warrobots video. So Ao Qin, right? It got a brand new pilot that lets it go into stealth every time it goes up into the air, but there are some problems with this robot. I don't think this is something I would want to have in my hangar 24 hours a day for several reasons, but let's go over the build. We'll let you see it in action. Ao Qin, I never thought I would be making a video about this. So the first major issue when it comes to specializations is we have the base specializations. That's it. So you get your crappy little armor kit, you got your healing module, or whichever one of these things over here you choose, and that's all you get. You get nothing more, right? No other specializations available, which puts this thing at a big disadvantage. Now this is interesting here. So this is basically a tier 2 pilot, but it still allowed us to go up to gold skills, so that's pretty cool, right? So this is the new Aisha Ortega, right? Aisha Ortega pilot. Ao Qin gains stealth for 7 seconds upon ability activation. So every time you go up in the air, you go into stealth for 7 seconds, which is actually pretty freaking cool and a big help to this robot, as long as nobody is running anti-stealth, because if they are going to shoot you out of the sky. But nonetheless, we have Roadhog, Mechanic, Defense Expert, Armor Expert, Wonder Worker, Stubborn Warrior, and Destroyer. So those are the pilot skills we have right there. Now when it comes to the drone, I feel like this robot probably needs as much help as it can get, so I'm going to throw the AOPA on there. This should make the robot a lot more durable. Not really necessarily durable, but it should make the robot survive a lot longer. Every time it lands, it's going to get a shield. Plus, it's going to get some other bonuses and a built-in weapon. I think a squishy robot like this needs as much help as possible. So you want to run the best drones and the best weapons you can find that fit the robot. Now if you don't have that drone, I would probably go with the Kestrel, because that should be a great drone for something that's always going into stealth. Now when it comes to the weapons, you've got 4 light weapons, which is not a lot of firepower, plus it's got the ability weapon, and I figured, you know what, we're gonna try and find a hard hitting set of light weapons that seem to work well with the ability. So the way the ability lobs up over top of stuff, I figured I'm going to pick some weapons that do the same, so we went with the smites. Okay, let me edit this in. I was thinking of the Ao Qin ability. This just has a laser beam, so I'm an idiot and I said the wrong thing right there. But we're going with the smites. But if you're not running these, I would say any hard-hitting weapon with a good 500 or 600 meter range, because you do want to play this guy from a distance. You don't want to be like up close and personal with something so squishy. You want to stay behind cover, go up, attack, get back behind cover, go up, attack. Always want to stay behind cover when you're not in the ability. Now this guy does have a paint job available, but it doesn't give him anything extras. There's no 5% health on this paint job, so yeah, probably not worth buying. And I don't like the way it looks. It looks like yellow PP. Why would they make a pea-colored paint job? So that's the build. That's the way we got this thing set up, and yeah, why don't we just go take this thing into some gameplay and play it. But first, check out this little 10-second message, and then we'll go do some awesome gameplay, and you can see this crazy thing in action and find out if it did good or if it sucked or what. Check out my ad and let's go do it to it. If you purchase something on the warrobots web shop, don't forget to enter code dannylightning at checkout, all lowercase and one word. That helps support this channel, and you might find some discounts and free stuff on the web shop as well. Supporting this channel helps it keep bringing you videos just like this. I'll put a link to the web shop in the video's description and the pinned comment. Alright, so this is the very first game I'm playing with this. Whether this goes good or bad, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the first game. I haven't played this thing in years, so I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know how to play this thing. I mean, I do, but I don't. So there's somebody in range. I like the fact that these weapons will lob up over top of stuff. And you know what? When I was saying the ability lobs over top of things, I was thinking of the Ao Qin. This one shoots a laser beam. I was completely wrong. I apologize. I got the whole thing wrong. So this one just has a laser beam that shoots straight. So these weapons do not match the ability. I am a big dumb idiot. But it doesn't matter. These weapons seem to be doing what I want them to do. Alright, we're going to get one. Oh, he went into stealth. Ooh, something just hit me. So either the stealth wore off or that guy had anti-stealth. Not really sure which one. I don't know how long this robot stays in the air, but we only get 7 seconds of stealth. So pay attention. Next time I go up in the air, pay attention to how long it's in the air for, because, you know, if it's more than 7 seconds, you might want to land early. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, you are up in the air for more than 7 seconds. So by the time you're landing, your stealth is probably gone. So that's not exactly ideal. They probably should have made the stealth last the entire time for the ability, because that means you're going to go up, your stealth is going to end, and somebody's going to be able to shoot you out of the air. Look how much damage I just took on that shield. So the Aopo drone, oh my god, I can't talk. The Aopo drone saved my buttocks right there, I think. It took all those damages. A whole lot of damages, and we didn't die, right? We did not die. Ooh, there's a sword bot. Alright, so what I want to try and do is figure out where he goes and smash his face, but right now these dudes are open on the bridge, so we're gonna go after them. Double kill, but bam, got him. Alright, prepare to get your butt kicked, sir. Prepare to get your buttock smashed. Alright. Who's next on the list? Who is next on the list of people to die? You know, I'm actually amazed that I haven't been shot out of the sky yet. I was not expecting to survive this long. My guess is I'm just lucky there's not enough people playing Ravengers or something, so I don't really expect the next several games to go this well, but this is going good so far. This is going pretty good. I mean, I thought I would have been dead after about 30 seconds. So that stealth is really a big help, or maybe I'm just having, you know, a good game. Oh, okay, I speak too soon. Okay, so game number 1 went much better than expected. I thought we were going to last for, you know, 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and somebody was just going to obliterate me, but it worked out. Hey, let's go play another game, and don't forget to use my code in the warrobots web shop if you make a purchase. Doesn't work on the free stuff, only on the stuff that you buy with real money. Alright, so now we are on the Rome map, and I kind of wish they would have left this on the special edition version of Rome, because that was a really cool thing. Like, that was a really cool version of this map. But this is going to be game number 3 right now, and I don't know, this is a good map for this robot. There's a lot of places to hide. It looks like these enemies over here are going to be camping in the back. I don't really see them doing much, so I think we got a bunch of campers. These are like the perfect weapons for campers. That's a great spot for this. As long as nobody comes around here, my laser beam can shoot any flying robots, and these weapons can pretty much hit all of those people back behind stuff back there. So I think weapons that have this type of lob over top of things mechanics, I guess you call it. I don't know what to call it, but those are really good choices for this robot. So far, we've had one good game and we've had one bad game. So as long as this team keeps camping and I can stay back here behind this arena thingy, the Coliseum here, I think this build's going to work out. So no Ravengers can shoot me out of the sky if I stay back this way, but I gotta worry about like a Shenlao or a Scorpion teleporting in, because if one of those comes over here, I'm done. So I'm hoping there's no teleporting robots, but as long as these guys keep camping and I play it safe like this, right? This is a great setup. I mean, this would probably be better for, almost better for a team deathmatch where people are camping than a beacon game, because you can't really get beacons with this thing without getting destroyed. I mean, you can try, but I don't think it's going to be in your best interest to get beacons with this. Alright, so what we want to do is just find people out in the open. I mean, we're doing some good damage, plus we got a buddy over there shooting people as well. So between me and that guy, we can probably put a hurting on these people. I mean, these are pretty hard-hitting weapons. 4 lights, that's not really a lot of damage, but it's something, right? Come on, get him. Oh, That guy seems to be like in a phase shift or something. It's pretty hard to time. You know, usually on most robots that go into stealth or a phase shift, I can time it really well, and I know exactly, not exactly, but I can usually get pretty darn accurate on when they're going to come out of that ability. But when it's a Samjock, man, you don't know how long that thing's going to be in stealth. That's a very hard robot to deal with. Even though it's super squishy, it's really hard to deal with it. But since these robots are moving over this way, I've decided to back up a little bit. Thing is, I mean, I don't really want to be vulnerable where they can easily get to me, right? I think you gotta really be aware of your surroundings. All right. Oh, see you later, sir. Somebody got him. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day, and don't come back because we don't like you. All right, here comes a thingy dingy, and this is not going to go well. I need to try and back up and stay away from this thing because that will definitely wreck me bad. All right, so our goal is, like I said, always stay behind cover with this robot. Yeah, you can't ever... Oh, God. Please don't come over here. I'm going to back up some more. I got to try and get away from him. So if he starts chasing me down, I'm done. Like, you know, he probably sees a squishy target. Yeah, he's after me, I think. He probably sees a really squishy target. And, yeah, I'm a squishy target. What is that? That thing just shot me through the freaking walls. All right. I know he's going to come around. Ooh, he's almost dead. Perfect. Never mind. Ah, good. He's retreating. All right, let's see if we can finish him off. Oh, come on, targeting system, you turd taco. Stop switching targets. I was hoping to get that kill, but somebody else got it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. So far... Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Crap. Run, go. Oh, that's what I say. Okay, so there was another battle that went much better than expected. I'm not really sure how I'm surviving so long. So we had one good one, one bad one, another good one, and we're going to go play one more game. We're going to play one more, win or lose, good or bad. You know what I mean? We're going to show you this. So let's go do it to it. All right, so it looks like we got the Rome map again. I don't really like when they give you the same map like 2 times in a row. I don't know why, but that bothers me. Sir, that bothers me. Son, that bothers me. Let's go. Everybody's in stealth. That means there's probably a bunch of Ravengers over there, which probably is not going to go well for my robot. That's either like Crisis or Ravengers when you see all that stealth at the beginning of the game. That is something you don't necessarily want to see. So I'm definitely going to try and use cover here. I'm not gonna try and get out to a spot where they can easily shoot me. So I'm gonna stay back here behind the Coliseum and maybe even back behind these things because, yeah, I don't know. I do need to get closer though to be able to shoot somebody. So I do got to move forward here. All right, I think we're gonna get one. Come on, don't steal my kill. Aw, he went into some dumb ability. All right, yeah, I need to go down. I don't want that guy to shoot me in the face. That'll not be good whatsoever. He's proud. I feel like everybody's coming around here to get me, and they probably are. I'm in a bad spot in a way, but I do have cover, which is great. Yes. Come on. Yes, we got him. He's dead, but bam, smushed him. Smashed his face. And of course, the targeting system picks a target that's, instead of the guy I was trying to shoot, it picks the guy way in the back behind cover that's out of range instead of the guy that's right there that I could have hit inside the Coliseum, right? These weapons probably would have went right inside of there. But no, it picks the guy 8,000 meters away behind cover that you can't possibly hit. Sometimes I don't understand this targeting system. I think it may have had too much to drink. It's like, targeting system, you're drunk. Go home. We don't like your kind around here, Mr. Targeting System. That's all I gotta say about it. Alright, so that freaking thing is in stealth. They're trying to laser beam me in the face. I mean, I don't really appreciate laser beams chasing me through the air. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Again, this robot is surviving much longer than expected, but if you notice, I am using cover. I'm completely playing different than I normally do, and I'm doing my best to stay behind cover, right? So if you don't stay behind cover, you're done with this thing because it's squishy, and luckily no Ravengers with anti-stealth have shot me out of the air. I mean, except for that second game, we went down quick on game number 2, but this is we got one bad game and 3 games that went decent. I mean, I'm probably not picking up a whole lot of damage or kills with this thing, but it's doing okay. Much better than I'd expected. Now, I don't know if I'm just having good luck and the games are easy today, but what I noticed, though, is pretty much every one of these games I've been going up against teams that are camping, which I think is helping me out because I'm not being rushed by... the enemies aren't rushing in and invading my personal space, which means I can land behind cover, go up in the air, go into stealth where they can't see me, and then get back behind cover. So, when you're playing this thing versus campers, I think you're going to have some good games. Now, when you're playing against aggressive brawling robots that are running around the map and getting into your personal space, I don't think the games are going to be the same, right? I think that's going to be a very different story when they start invading your airspace and your ground space and your personal bubble. Personal bubbles. Nobody likes when somebody gets inside of your person. Oh, they laser beam me in the face. All right, so let's go play. Let's go grab the Amugi. For some reason, I feel like the Amugi is going to be the ticket to winning this game. So far, our team appears to be losing. We're not grabbing beacons, right? I mean, I'm not playing a robot that's really capable of grabbing beacons. So Ao Qin is definitely not what I would consider a good beacon game. But so far, we've won all 3 of the 4 games. It looks like we are losing game number 4, which sucks because, this is probably going to be the last battle I play. And, it's the only one that I've recorded the entire thing. So you're probably going to see us lose. Maybe we'll kill all the enemies or something and make a comeback. Ah, crap sandwiches. All right, Mr. Crafter, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get out of this thing. Perfect. Perfect. I don't want to land back in there because if I do, he's going to kill me. Amugi is not a strong robot when it comes to durability. He also relies on that stealth in the air. I think this is an amazing robot, though. I mean, you can build this thing in the workshop now. If you play this well, it's not exactly an easy robot to play, but if you do play it well, you're all good, right? You can do great with this thing if you play it well. If you don't play it well, or you have bad luck, or the enemies are just stronger than your team, you're gonna get beat up like a sack of crap. A big old sack of turds. Don't ask. I say some weird stuff. But I wanna... Oh crap. Don't come in here. Don't come... Nope. Yeah, oh, what happened? I don't even know what got me. Alright, let's bring out our Kraken Indra. I'm going to tell you guys, Indra is one of the better Titans in the game. I don't care what anybody says. Indra is one of the better Titans in the game. Indra. That's right. My only complaint is you cannot get the Indra with game credits yet, right? You can get a Luchador. You can get a Heimdall. Both of those are very fun to play. But, Indra, you're probably going to have to buy it from the daily deals for like $5 or $10 or $12 or something. I see Indra in there all the time for cheap. So if you use the dannylightning code on the web shop and buy some of those D-gems, next time you see an Indra for sale in there for like $5 or $12, you can use the D-gems to pick it up. But I do think Luchador and Indra are 2 of the best older Titans in the game. Like, I don't really see that many of these out on the battlefield. Therefore, they're probably not going to nerf this anytime soon. I don't see an Indra nerf coming anytime soon. It's not easy to play, right? You got to know when to time the abilities. Now, in the last game that I didn't record, this thing held its own against 3 Titans. You know, they eventually killed me, but I kept going into the ability at just the right times, and they had to really work to kill me, and I did a lot of damage to them. I beat them up. I probably should have recorded that last game because it went awesome. So right now there's me and one other guy left. Okay, now there's just me. So my team pretty much has 0 chance of winning this unless somehow... Oh, never mind. Game ended. Defeat. Defeat. I don't care about your feet, okay? Get your feet out of my face. I am not interested in defeat. Really not. Okay, 4.6 million damage, 1 assist, 3 kills, 3rd place. Yeah, we got stomped. We got stomped. Okay, so there it was. I mean, it was okay, right? It did okay. It did much better than expected. Again, I don't know if I was just lucky and the games went well, because I don't know. I was not expecting to survive more than a few seconds with this thing, so that stealth is really helping out. There must not be that many people running anti-stealth right now. You know, if everybody's running anti-stealth, yeah, you're gonna go down like a ton of bricks. You're gonna go up in the air, they're gonna hit the anti-stealth, and bloop, you're gonna be gone, just like you saw in the second game. So this is oh my god. So this is definitely one of those robots where you have to play this thing very carefully. You have to use cover, you have to be aware of your surroundings, and you have to not go up against people running anti-stealth that will shoot you out of the sky from 8,000 meters away with the regulator weapons. I mean, one of the big problems with a flying robot is once you go up in the air, you're pretty much like a target for everybody. Like, everybody can see you. So, like when I was in the Coliseum, I was trying to use that Coliseum itself for cover. That way, even when I was up in the air, I could shoot over top of it, and the majority of people on the other side weren't able to hit me. So on the right map, right, if you use cover properly, this thing can do pretty good. So even though those battles went pretty good, I don't think I would really build or play an Ao Qin because, you know, I think I just had some good luck on these games. I think if I had played this for, you know, several days, the way things went may actually change. But during the games I played, I mean, I played 4 games in a row, 3 were good, 1 was bad, so that stealth is definitely helping this thing survive. Again, this is not something I would want to have in my hangar 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, but it's something that would be fun to play every once in a while. I mean, it's probably pretty easy to get. I think you can get this robot really easily these days. But is it actually worth dumping like 400 million silver into it to level it up? Probably not. Probably not. But it was a good time. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was some good games. I did like playing it, okay? But I still don't think I would recommend building one or buying one or even putting your resources into one, because it's one of those deals that you're going to outgrow this robot. It's not going to be ideal for the higher leagues, and everybody starts out in the lower leagues, and then you slowly move up, and most players, if they keep playing, will make it into the higher leagues. And you want to make sure you're putting your resources in the robots that will be good once you move up. You don't want to put a bunch of resources into stuff that sucks, and then once you get up to the higher leagues, you can't play it anymore. And yeah, so not really worth your time in a lot of ways, but it's definitely worth your time if you're just looking for something to play every once in a while for fun, but not worth your time for something to stay in your hangar all day long every day. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys and gals are awesome.